Alright folks, something I've been working on the last couple of days, not enough once we put these lights on, is Concorde front ends for, well, these Concorde front ends. So, Road Warrior, Fury Road, etc. First Mad Max film. So I've based these off, taking measurements off of this XP Falcon green light, and then obviously the correct dimensions for this Hot Wheels car off of one of my other 4000s. So I've got a car with base drilled I can compare it to. Literally just came off the printer. Well, literally just came out of Iterative a minute ago. So let me just butcher this base, because yeah. Brilliant. Let's have a look. If my measurements were right or not. Oh fucking hell, I'm not that far off. The thing is, this is going to become part of the arch as well. Slightly too narrow, so I need to go out. Okay, nothing whatsoever. Cut the mill out. There's also necessity moving this bit here on both sides. But shit the bed. That ain't far out at all. I'll just increase the width in the middle and then crack on from there. Awesome. I might have to beef up this surround. I've gone a bit thin. But dead honest, I'm super chuffed with that. Did I measure? I wonder if that's the same. Yes, it's slightly too narrow for this. But you can see what I based it on. Can't see all the detail. But it's got all the detail there. It's got all the grooves and louvres, etc. Just need to widen it up a bit. Awesome. See you in a bit. Alright then, so it's the next day now, and good news. So after, hang on a second, let me just grab them. Sizes. Okay, cool. So after this many prints of wibbling, wobbling, wiggling about, working things out, oh, I'm breaking them. That was a bit annoying. Come to this. Let me just hold this up here so everyone can see. So I've got at the top, I've got the Mad Max 2, Mad Max Fury Road bumper without the air dam. Then I've got a separate air dam. And I've got the bumper, the grille, Concorde nose and air dam. Sorry, bumper and grille and air dam built together. The Concorde front end. So change from the first round of printing. Obviously, I had the hollow headlights, and I changed them to filled-in headlights. But they were too small and they look gash. Then I went to literally 0.1mm raised headlights. This is one that chipped when I took it off, which is really annoying. So we're at 0.15mm raised headlights there. So when you paint them, they should stand out and show up. The fog lights and stuff I've left as an indentation. So we just cut this off the tree, or whatever people call this bit. I can never remember because, you know, I think it's called like the raft or something. So I just used Tinkercad, as I showed before, as the editing software, as a building software, and then I edited it and cut it on Chitty Box, whatever. There. So there's a piece. This is in green resin because this is a better resin for me, I think, anyway. So in different stages I've had to extend the sides. I've also had to through the different printing stages. That's the same one. You can see on the sides I've had to extend this bit, extend the sides, make it slightly wider, and this is the last one to this one. and all that jazz. Also, for the casting itself, I kept this like this so you can see. I had to cut out the headlights and smooth off this front flap. It's curved on this green light, and it's also curved originally on this. I have to smooth it flat. I cannot get the compound, it's not even a compound curve, I cannot get the curve to work for me. So rather than spend hours, I've already spent hours on this, rather than spend days trying to get that curve in, I cheated. And the way I did it was by smoothing this flat. And now there's a tiny bit, it's a tiny bit out still on either corner. The front fits. And I've had to cut out this little notch here as well. So it's already notched back a bit for the bumper. You have to extend it back a bit further. Now on the, you can see the bumper and stuff, and the flare's meant to come right to the wheel. Doesn't on my version, and I'm not really that bothered at this moment in time. But I can extend it all the way back out. It wouldn't take much to get it to there, so I may do that in a minute. But I thought I'd show you this because the width is pretty much spot on. The height's spot on. Everything's spot on. So I'm going to cure this. I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to cure this in my, because I haven't cured it yet, in my UV curing box thingamajig. Elegoo Mercury, along with these two bits as well, which is the air dam and the let me just cut this off while we're talking, and then on the non-air dam front bumper. I did it as a two-piece, as two separate pieces, because I think that would be cool, because the air dam, A, you can use it on another car, and B, you can almost model it so you could model the car with the air dam and then remove it. So obviously with the Fury Road style and Mad Max 2, you can see that the bodywork's just slightly bigger on either side. But to be honest, yeah, I might extend that a little bit more actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to extend it a bit more and increase these bits on the back further back out, I think. But yeah, a cool thing as well, obviously like I said, it's air dam. There's another cast in here. This is like a Rollermatics Mustang. With a bit of work, you get the air dam to work on pretty much everything. Obviously the bumper wouldn't, the grille and stuff, the bumper wouldn't work on everything. But there's scope there to muck about with it and put on different things. Doubt you could put the air dam on a standard bumper, because the standard bumper is totally different to the Concorde style bumper. Where's that air down there? It is there. Or you could make it work. That could be quite cool, especially if I get around the right bloody way. Yeah, because the length's about spot on that air dam. Yeah. So you could get it to work. One thing I can't do, and I can't work out how to make, or won't be able to make, is the flared arches, and they're so slightly flared. Whee! So it's not even noticeable. The front one is noticeable. And bear in mind these are two different castings as well. The next thing I've got to work out is the stuff in the back. But yeah, I'll stop this and we'll be back. All right then, folks, and we're back. So green light, we know that already. Hot Wheels, I've done some mods to the front of this, so I've had to cut the headlights out, and I've had to cut these side parts of the front wing out. So now boom, that pretty much spot on. Let's do Fury Road Mad Max 2 bumper and grille, and see those headlights are raised ever so slightly, 0.15 raised. So yeah, so basically, and that's that separate air dam I made as well, so it can be with or without. And you could use the air dam on something else. So yeah, so that's all the the previous iterations. I'll just get them in order. Complete bumper. So yeah, so these are all different iterations. So we got the first version, I had the headlights hollow, and I've had the headlights in, but they're too small and they're too deep. Then I've made the headlight stick out slightly. And then also in that period of time from the first to the last one, this isn't even the last one because this is the last one, it's the fourth version, I've increased the depth of the wing spats, I've increased the thickness here of the depth. So if you go first one to the final version, it's wider, it's slightly taller, and the bumper parts are slightly deeper. Just need to do a bit of clean up around the back here. And obviously, so not bad from mocking it up in, I don't think I did too bad there to be honest with me, mocking it up in Tinkercad to a final version in 4 goes. Didn't do too bad at all. So yeah, so that fits on there lovely. Now obviously, wheels and stuff falling off here to fit onto the Hot Wheels casting. Next thing for me to lose is this bumper, etc. So I'm probably going to cut it straight across here. Sorry, straight across here, just in front of the rivet so it holds the front end on. And then mount it, because obviously these side spats on the bumper now fully fill that. What I'll do is I'll glue that down. I finished sanding it up and tidying it up, and then I'll glue it down and we'll come back to it. One sec. Okay then. Focus. Now, it's not 110%, but it's about 100% of what I can do. I don't think, in honesty, I was very far off at all. Height-wise, it's super low at the front, but I'll change that when I do the rest of the build. But yeah, fit-wise is good. So you've got to do the surgery here across the front of the bonnet, just to level the front of the bonnet off. Bit of surgery there with file. Cut out the lights, cut off the bottom parts of the wing, and yeah, it fits super well. Mad pleased with that. And then obviously I've glued this on now, but I could have done is done the version without the air dam, so that's all, so where it's all smashed off, as in the Road Warrior and Fury Road. I'm going to do it like this for my version, I think, from the first Mad Max film, with the whole front end and the side exhausts and the supercharger obviously, and the little duckbill spoiler. That's how I do it on this one. And then I'll probably build one, so I've got about four or five full Falcons. In fact, I've got 7 including this, so I've got enough to build the one without the air dam. But yeah, so that's it really. Thanks for watching. This is like a quick video, trying a little quick video this time around. But yeah, I hope that gives you a bit of an insight into how to design stuff from a complete newbie's point of view. That I'm doing it a couple of weeks, who's got no art background or design background. I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. Peace.